So how do you make customers want to buy life insurance? We answer that question and more in this video. Check it out. What's up everybody, it's your boy Steve, helping insurance agents build a trusted brand with videos. So if you haven't already, consider liking, following, or subscribing. Now everybody needs life insurance. That's not the problem. The problem is convincing your customer into wanting to buy insurance. It's kind of a touchy subject sometimes, right? For some people, it's kind of a taboo subject. Not everyone wants to talk about their mortality, getting old, and retiring, and making sure you have a safety blanket for these times of need. So most people would much rather avoid the subject altogether. And of course, this is not good for business. So I'm gonna cover 4 tips on how to help clients want to buy life insurance. I also have a bonus tip at the very end, so make sure you stick around. Now the first tip is very simple. In order for anyone to buy anything from you, they have to like you first. Now this goes a little further than just building rapport. In the science of persuasion, there's 3 key factors that play into likability. First, we like people who are similar to us. Second, we like people who pay us compliments. And third, we like people who hold the same mutual goals. Now you may think that this is hard to accomplish online, but it's a lot easier than you think. By simply taking the time to ask the right questions, you get a better idea of who you're speaking to, and you get a better chance of connecting with that customer. The more you connect with that customer, the more likely they'll like you. Or you become likable indirectly through your videos. You can do this by showing the same sense of humor as your potential customers, sharing anecdotes that people may relate to, and sharing small details about yourself. All this can help people feel like you're cut from the same cloth. Secondly, everyone loves a compliment. Now this may be a little tricky when you're doing it indirectly or if you're not speaking directly to the customer, but you can achieve giving a compliment indirectly by using statements like this. As you're watching this video, you may be thinking blank, and you would be right. In this statement, you're complimenting their intelligence. People love hearing good things about themselves. So if you can, shower your potential customers with compliments. This will help them like you even more. And lastly, we like people who share the same mutual goals. Now this is very simple to relate to. Just think about your circle of friends. Majority of your friends may have the same aspirations as you. And coincidentally, that brings you guys much closer. By achieving likability, customers will not only be more likely to buy insurance, but to be more likely to buy insurance from you. Next, in order to convince customers into buying insurance, we have to stop convincing them into buying insurance. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but hear me out. The sad truth is that we love spending money, but we don't like being sold. So someone trying to convince us of buying something actually in turn does the complete opposite. Now the next tip is to avoid using logic. Now it's a well-known fact that we're all emotional creatures and we react to things on an emotional level. That includes purchases. Now think about when we buy something frivolous like a sports car or a new piece of jewelry. Why do we buy those items? It's not based on logic. Well, we might use logic to validate us buying this, but in all honesty, it's about how it makes us feel. A father of 3 may not buy insurance because it's a smart thing to do. He may buy insurance because he wants to protect his family. But there's an even deeper level than that, because protecting his family is still logical. For example, why is it so important that he protects his family? It could be an underlying reason why it's so important to him. But asking the logical questions won't help you get to this deep-rooted reason. So you have to go deeper on an emotional level, which logic does not help you achieve. So avoid using logic and get deep into their why. The next tip on how to convince clients into buying life insurance is to get to their why. You have to understand what makes your clients tick. What's important in their lives? What makes them get up in the morning? Why is financial security so important? We can't assume that we have the answers to these questions. Everyone's reasons are going to be different. Understanding the power of their why will help better drive them into making big decisions, like buying insurance. Now the bonus tip that I have is very special. Now this additional sales tip is creating an enemy. Now why do we want to create an enemy for our customers? Every product that we buy combats an enemy or solves a problem. So if you buy a Swiffer mop, the enemy is a dirty house. Or if you buy a new laptop computer for your business, the enemy is improductivity. In essence, we're all going to war against a common enemy when buying certain products. So by doing due diligence and finding out who your customers' enemies are, you can help them solve that problem. So for your potential customer, the enemy may be poverty. It may be insecurity. So whoever that enemy is, position yourself as a guide to help that customer battle that antagonist. Doing all these things will help customers want to buy life insurance from you. A question today, what's your tips for helping customers want to buy life insurance? Type in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And until next time, I'll see you around. Take care.